Okay, so when I gave you the spelling test before, I had noticed that you struggled with long vowels. And long vowels is, do you know what long vowels is? Long vowels is just when the letter says its name. So I'm gonna write the little A and the big A. What sound does this little A make? And what sound does the big A make? A. So when you were writing your words, you did good, but you just struggled with long vowels. So that's just a letter or a group of letters within a word that make the long A sound A. So there's long vowel sounds that you missed that like I and E too, but today we're just gonna focus on A. So, but that's okay because in words, the English dictionary is really tricky because there's so many different ways that you can spell the word A within a word. So first things first, I'm gonna give you a pre-test just to see what you know. And then after, I'm gonna give you another test to see if you learned anything. So I'm gonna give you a list of words to spell, and you're just gonna spell them the best way you know how, okay? All right, can you spell rain? Number one is rain. Rain, okay, and then number two is pay. Number three is same. And number four, I'm gonna have you spell weight. Like I have a weight of such and such pounds. Weight. All right. Let's see. Okay. I'll take that. All right. So, dealing with long A, there's a few rules that you need to know. And the English language is kind of like tricky because words can be spelled two different ways and mean different things, but they can be pronounced the same way. Like, for instance, candy cane or for instance, candy cane and then a walking cane. Those are spelled two different ways. Or pale and pale are spelled two different ways. You know, words like that are sound the same but spelled different. So let's just focus on one of the long A sounds that you missed. So AI. AI together always is pronounced A. So for instance, it's always spelled A when it's in the middle of a word. So if I have the word paid, weight, grain, or rain, you see how all those have the AI in the middle? So if I were to be teaching you just the sounds of words, I would teach you like this. I would say, what's the sound of this? Mm. And then what's the sound? A. And then what's the sound of that letter? So what's the sound of this letter? Ooh. So all together? Male. All right, let's try one more. So, what's the sound? What's the sound? What's the sound? All together? Yep. And one more. All right. Sound. All together. So those are just a few words with the AI, and AI always is pronounced A. All right, so another way you can spell the long A is AY. And the rule to AY is that AY always spells A at the end of a word. So my examples would be pay, weigh, play, ray. You see how all those have AY at the end? AY can't be in the middle and say A. So if I was teaching you this, I would say sound. What's the sound? And then I would write these together, because I can't have one. I can't say my. You have to say A all together. So one more. So what's the sound? What's the sound? And all together. Good job. All right, so we could cover two. We covered the AI and the AY. All right, so another way to make the A sound is with the silent E. You know what the silent E is? Right. So for an example, the word make. You don't pronounce that no, you say You pronounce the A as a big A. Ma-a-k. So if I was teaching you this, in order to teach you how to think about the silent E when you're spelling a word, it would be like this. What's the sound? And then to teach you that long A, I'll go like this. What's this sound? Because you know this is a what, because you see the E. How would you pronounce this because you see the E? Right, A. So now what would it be? So let's try another one. All right. Sound. What's that sound? What letter is that? What sound is letter? Element. Yep. What's the sound? So say that together. Lay. What's that sound? What's this letter? Yeah. So all together. So you pronounce the first letter or consonant, and then you pronounce the A with the E together, even though you spell it last, and then you add in your last letter to finish it out. Lake. So we got the silent E way to spell A. Very good. And there's one last way to spell A, and this one's kind of tricky. So the last way to pronounce A in a word is E-I-G-H. E-I-G-H really makes the word A. So you just took the pretest and you spelled wait. So you notice there's no A in here, but you still pronounce A in wait. So I'm gonna spell wait. A. You see how this E-I-G-H makes that A sound? Wait. And you know what's funny? Because there's another way to spell wait. Can you think of what it is? We're gonna go back to what we first learned. Remember we used AI? That's one of the words I was talking about that sounds the same but has different spelling. So, what does that say? Right. So you can spell it both ways and both ways are correct, but they just mean different things. So this wait is my wait, and then this wait is I wait in line. So we're gonna focus on the E-I-G-H. All right, so I'm gonna have you sound out a few words using the E-I-G-H. Okay. Sound. 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 Together. Sleigh. Like Santa rides a sleigh. EIGH. All right. What about one more? Sound. 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 Together. You gotta pronounce the A, remember? You can't change it. Freight. That's the word. Freight. Good job. All right, so just a review. We went over long A, and we practiced on the AI. We practiced on the AY. We practiced on the A silent E, and we practice on the EIGHT. All right, so I'm going to give this to you to reference, and now we're going to take a post test. So I'm going to give you a list of words to spell, and just try to spell them the best way you know how. And you have some clues right there. That's not telling you how to spell the whole word, but you just have some clues, some options to pick from. Okay, so let's see. First word is male. The second word is weight. Like, my weight is higher than I need it to be right now. Weight. All right. Next word is bake. I bake cookies in the oven. Bake. And next word is pray. I pray every morning. Pray. All right. Thank you.